All right, guys, well, it could be Gideon Cross versus Christian Grey as a new 50 Shades of Grey rival surges to the top of a major bestseller list. John Edwards, he's an editor on our weekend section. He's right here with me. Hi.
Hi.
Who would have thought someone could finally topple 50 Shades of Grey off the top of the New York Times? Which list is this?
It's a series called Crossfire by a veteran writer named Sylvia Day, and she actually, although a lot of people think this is sort of a 50 Shades knockoff, she actually conceived this series before 50 Shades was even really known about. You know, in the U.S.
And was writing it and was almost done with it as before the first book was becoming popular.
Exactly.
They do share some similar characteristics, including Tortured Billionaire, right?
Tortured Billionaire, although as Sylvia told our reporter Stephanie Cohen, yeah, tortured billionaires are all over the place in romance fiction. So
why are billionaires tortured? They've got billions. Why are you guys so tortured?
This guy, 12 billion, as it turns out.
And he is with an equally plagued socialite, Eva Trammell.
Exactly.
And is it sort of the soft porn that's in 50 Shades, or is it different?
It has some differences, but they share a past history of abuse, and in this case it sort of keeps threatening to pull them apart, apparently, is the idea.
More similarities.
Yeah.
All right, so, and another thing that's similar is the covers. I mean, they basically revamped the covers of these books, many of these books that sort of are in the 50 Shades category, to look like it.
Absolutely. I mean, they know what sells, and what sells is often confusion. You know, just somebody goes in looking for 50 Shades. Oh, it looks just like that.
Maybe it's another book in the series. Who knows?
Right.
She's obviously done very well, though. She went an e-publishing, self-published route before selling the books to Penguin. Why did she do that?
Well, she thought that the theme might be a little too heavy, a little too dark for her mainstream publisher.
Because there's sexual abuse in the book, right?
Right. So she decided to go ahead and self-publish. It became very popular on site Goodreads.com and some other sites. And so she ended up making about $100,000 just from the self-published version. Then she did sell the sequel to Penguin and sold that for about $500,000, which is more than she would have gotten if she hadn't self-published.
So do you think that was calculated? Or maybe that's a very smart route to go. You prove there's an appetite for it, and then they come along. They're like, you're going to get paid more than you would have in the beginning.
Yeah, well, we're definitely seeing a lot of that, and we've covered it in our section how a lot of authors are self-publishing now, and it's not the sort of backwater it used to be, since it's so easy to sort of break out
all right, Gideon Cross, that is the main character. We'll remember that. John Edwards, you have a lot of reading to do this weekend. Have fun, my friend.